What's happening? I'm Ash. This is the Rash Child channel. Today let's check out some Edwards guitars and basses. So if you have been to Japan and you're into, heavy metal guitars, I'm sure you've been to the big Boss stores, which are where all the ESP products are. I spend a lot of time going to the shop because I just like it. When I was a kid, I found an ESP magazine and I just opened it up and there was, like Vipers and Horizons and things like that. And I always dreamed of playing them and go to the shop. So it's just really fun to go there. But I noticed recently that there's not many LTD or even E2s really. Most of the things there are Edwards. So I asked the staff, what's going on? What's the current vibe? Because, for example, Navigator, which is the more traditional side of guitars, is actually ending. So let's check out my friend Mr. Sumiyoshi. This is what he said.
どうも、はじめまして、ビッグボス広島店の住吉です。今日はですね、ギターのご紹介をしていきたいと思います。ESP のブランドの中でも、数々のブランドがある中で、この ESP ロゴのこの ESP が価格帯的には最高峰のモデルとなっております。いろんなラインナップがありますので、ぜひチェックの方お願いいたします。で、続いて、価格帯の別で言うとこの E2 が、次にラインナップ、されます。これはですね、ESP のラインナップの中でも、ESP USA と日本ともに同じラインナップっていうところが一番、ESP とエドワーズとかの違いになります。向こうでも日本でも同じラインナップが買えるのは E2 だけとなります。メイドインジャパンです。エドワーズ。今ですね、結構力入れているブランドの一つとなります。これはですね、もう日本限定のモデルとなっております。これも様々なラインナップ出てますので、チェックしてください。LTD ですね。はい。日本だとですね、アーティストモデルの印象がかなり強いシリーズとなっております。もともとは輸出用で、販売されたブランドとなっております。メタル系に振ってるモデルが多いので、その辺が好きな方はかなり合うと思います。では最後にこのグラスルーツというブランドになります。 ESP のグループの中だと一番価格帯的にはエントリーシリーズとなっております。昔ながらのトラッドなシリーズから、オリジナルの、スナッパーですね、オリジナルのシェイプまで様々な種類を、展開しておりますので、初めての初心者の方にも非常におすすめなブランドとなっております。ぜひチェックしてください。
Alright, so there you go. So basically LTD is in Japan is for, artist models, basically, metal artist models, and they're pushing Edwards. Thing about Edwards is that, the guitar brand names, of course it's Japan, they don't know what's, cool in English, I guess, but Edwards is not the best name, but it's kind of better than E2. I think the E2 guitars are amazing because, they're made in Japan, also sold in America, but having the E2 headstock, just not as cool, is it? You want to have ESP, you might as well just save up a little bit more and get an ESP. I tried telling him that, but whatever, that's the brand they've gone with. So you have ESP, LTD, which seems to be more artist series, then Edwards now, which are very, very, very much more expensive than they were like a year ago almost. And you have the Grassroots, which is the, the beginner model. I love that name. It's a good name, isn't it? It's much better than just like beginner ESP, Grassroots, it's just a good name. I like it. So I've had this guitar for about a couple of months now, and for me, it's perfect. I love it, right? So let's check out some specs. So here it is. Actually, that's the exact one that I bought, the E-Snapper ASM. So in the shop, there was a couple of different ones, actually. So there's see-through prink, solid black, burn and natural. But in the store, there was some purple ones too. So going down the specs, its body is ash, hard maple neck. And then, of course, it's got the Goto bridge and tuner. So it's got the little bit of the whammy on it, which is actually really cool. It doesn't got a tuner or whatever. And the pickup selector. Let's just demonstrate this, shall we? So guys, I'm not going to mix anything or anything like that today. Here is something very common that everyone probably has, which is archetype, Pliny X. I don't use amps, I just use amp sims, etc. So let's just show you what it sounds like through there. So let's check it out. So we've got the pickup selector. So let's look at it. This is everything turned normally. So it sounds... clean. All right, so this is the switching up to the neck pickup. Actually, let's turn the gain down a little bit on the amp. There we go. So see how it sounds like there. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, it's got the, what is that? Up. The neck pickup up, neck pickup off. So when it's down, it's off. When it's up, it's on. So then split the coil, right? Yeah, so humbucker and the split coil. So this is coil split. That, stratty sound, etc. Humbuckers. Okay, pushed it in, so the neck pickup is off. Cool. Yeah, so basically that's what it is in terms of the, it's quite a simple setup, whatever, but I like it because it gets kind of glassy cleans, but then, let's check out what it sounds like with the more heavier stuff. Here is a different one, which is a STL tone hub, Colin Richardson pack. Yeah, it's a Poison Valentine, which is like a bullet for my Valentine, which I like. I don't know why. So guys, I don't want to mix anything. I don't see the point of doing that. It's just to demonstrate what the guitar sounds like in really common stuff that people use, like Neural ESP. All right. So the drums are just the one kit wonder metal from Good Good Drums. I'm not a drummer. I'm not really good at program them very much. There we go. So you can see the body here is quite nice. A lot of light reflecting on it, whatever. It's the headstock. The Edwards one, I guess is. Yeah. It's not too heavy either. It's quite nice little sound. I like the color. Usually I go for more I don't know, colorful guitars or whatever. This is a SL tone hub. Let's just play along with the drums, right? See what it sounds like. Let's use the Archetype Petrucci. This one's going to be classier than me. Just a normal preset. I'm not trying to, All right, a bunch of mistakes there. Who gives a shit? So yeah, the chorus part then is just like a chugging part. So my picking end is not the best. Like I said, I'm just a hobbyist. I'm not a professional doing this, but I think if you want a more tighter sound, maybe updating the pickups, something like that would be better. I recorded these leads too. And let's just record the little end part here. I totally forgot it went to the halftime part there, whatever. But yeah, that's the idea. Anyway, I love this guitar. Easy to play, does, just really nice neck. It's it's one of those stratty guitars, whatever. But like I said, if you do get, see a used Edwards, whatever, definitely don't skip one. It's got locking tuners too, which is very, very useful. And yeah, I love this guitar. Let's check out the bass. Here's the bass, the 5-string Edwards Burrs. Let's check out this one right here, guys. You can see. All right, here's the story with this bass, right? Is my band, what happened was 2 members, left. They left the country, actually. And band, we started a new band and we needed a bass player. My friend, great friend, he was a guitar player, but we just thought, can you play bass to help us out? No problem. So he came with us to Big Boss and we picked up this. This was around 100,000 yen at the time, 5-string bass. Like I said, he never really played bass very much for it, but this bass is so easy to play, really nice sound, and yeah, I love it. I'm always trying to get it off him, actually. All right, so here's the thing. Here's the specs for this bass. It is called the Edwards ELW135M 5-string, 3-piece neck, and yeah, it's active bass. All the body, here's the specs right here, as you can see. If you want to stop the video there. Yeah, so the controls, right? It's got the master volume here, of course, pickup selector. Now, let me just let you know which one I'm using here, guys. For the bass, I just thought I'd use parallax, because that's it's quite common to use. Now, usually, this bass is really hot, actually. Usually, I would put this into a DI box and then into my interface. But most people are not going to do that. It's still fine, but you can probably see on the screen, it's quite close to clipping, it's quite hot. See, I love the sound of this bass. So here's like the pickup selector. This is everything at, max kind of thing. Reminds me of like the Gibson Grabber kind of thing. I really like this sort of bass. So yeah, here's the pickup. So the big pickup selector in the middle. See, a lot of little options there. And then what's the other one? The pickup variation switch. So actually, I might just turn the master down a little bit, like just one turn. Awesome. Like I said, it's got, the tone, whatever. I just love playing this bass. It's really fun. Let's play one of that songs, see how it sounds like. So you can play, I'm playing it really sloppily or whatever, but look how fat this is, Alright, let's play on this. Here's the DI. really fat, really hard. Of course, using the DI box might be better to use it here, but the tone with this parallax too. I love it. I love this bass. I love playing it. I think it does really well. But it does all, it does like more traditional stuff as well quite well. Like, so it's not just like a metal bass. Like, for example, let's go to the Henriette. Oh, this is the Architect C type one, right? But like, yeah, so if you do get into some Edwards guitars, when you pick them up, I recommend them highly. They're amazing. Of course, nothing beats the quality of ESP, the main brand, but E2 and Edwards, they're both fantastic. Like I said, I'm not the best guitar player, as you just saw. And yeah, I prefer, more reasonably priced guitars. And for me, they've been wicked. For this bass is fantastic. The snapper's got locking tuners and just sounds fantastic. So I highly recommend them. Yeah. So if you do go to Japan or pick up, Edwards, definitely get it if you can. Anyway, guys, thanks again and see you next time.